Hey YouTube, it's Esther Rose. I don't know what day this will be up, but not Saturday. But thank you so much for watching this, and this video is going to be much different than anything I've done before, and it's basically, what is love? What is love? It's a question so simple yet so complex. This is not from my own insight, but I just want to read something that I wrote on Sunday night. The most Googled question is, what is love? Well, love is God. Love isn't shown by God. Love isn't a part of God. Love isn't what God gives us. Love is God. Love is God, and that is hard to understand. We don't have to work for His love. He just loves us because it's who He is. He can't help it. He is love. It doesn't matter how much we mess up or how righteous we are. The love is the same. Whether we believe in Him or not, He loves us. His love, His good and perfect love, is beyond understanding. But we don't have to understand it. We just have to accept it. His love that hugs me so tight all my broken pieces come together. His love that even if I don't always feel it, I can know it's there. His love. His love that is so great that even if you don't love Him, even if you hate Him, He still loves you the same. It doesn't matter how much we try to earn His love, He still loves us the same. We can't earn it. It's just who He is. It is who He is. At my youth group, we talked about this, and I just felt like God was telling me that everyone really needs to hear this, like everyone, and I felt like I should make a video about it. It's not really anything for me, it's just like what I got, like I'm not even qualified, but I'm just gonna read some of the notes that I took on Wednesday night from my youth group. So, how many times do we assume that God doesn't love us because of something? We think that God doesn't love me because I do too many bad things. God doesn't love me because I have to work for His love. But no matter how much we do good or how much we do bad, He still loves us the same. I know some of you might have heard this a million times, and you can hear a million more times. It might not still sink in, but last week it really just sank in for me, and I had like a revelation that this is like true, and this is like God is love. We think that doing the right things, listening and doing things is what earns His love, but it's not. God created us in His image, and if He is love, then we already have His love inside of us. We don't need to search for love in other things, in people, in anything, because we already have His love inside of us. We just have to accept it and acknowledge it and ask Him for it, and He will show it to us. If we already have His love, then why is it so hard to feel it? It's so hard to feel it because we have to ask Him. It's not cleaning up your act, it's just recognizing His love that is already inside you. We know what His love is like, but we might not always feel it, because His love is our foundation. It's what keeps us going. It doesn't matter what happens or how hollow you feel sometimes, His love will stay with you. You're not exempt from His love because He is love, and He can't help but love you. It's not going to change. His love for you is not going to change. The only way to really know God's love is to be in His presence. Us wanting the relationship with God is to ask Him for His love. Who are we? We are loved by God. Just because you might not believe it doesn't mean it's not true. Just because you might think that God isn't real or none of this is real doesn't mean that's not true. If somebody were to think that my hand is not real, that doesn't mean that it's not real. God is not like Santa. In the movies, Santa needs people to believe in him to like gain power, but God isn't like that. God is completely okay without us. He doesn't need us, but He still loves us. Where you find love is where you find your identity. no matter how good your intentions are, who you love and where you love is who you will eventually become. God really believes in us and loves us, and it doesn't matter what we think about ourselves. Even if we think we're unlovable and we're not qualified for his love, but he still loves us anyway. And I know this video is very different from what I've been doing. I felt like God wanted me to say this, and it's not who I am. It's not like anything about me at all. It's just, I just really wanted to tell as many people as I could that God really does love you. And I know this might seem weird for some people, but he does love you, and all you have to do is ask for his love, and he will show it to you if you are genuinely asking and really want it. So that is all this video is. I hope that it kind of touched your heart a little bit. I know on Wednesday when I was hearing this at YouTube it did. And yeah, I will see you on Saturday. Have a great rest of the week. Bye. Don't forget that God loves you.